Snakes have got 3 points after a very much improved second half performance.
Yeah, first half, I thought we were a little bit shy on the ball, with that. We didn't show composure. I think we always knew that they were going to have the majority of possession. But I was just disappointed when we had it, that we just gave it away. It's almost as if, we were impressed, with them and scared to play against them, So, the first half, they had the majority of the possession. I didn't think there was anything in the game. I don't think either goalkeeper had a save to make. So for all their possession and all that they tried to create, I thought the defensive shape was well. There was one or two things that I wanted the players to start recognising themselves, because you've got to start recognising the shape that people have when they play against you. That's why we do analysis, but like in the last couple of weeks, the analysis isn't always right. So they changed the shape a little bit. We didn't cope very well with it in the first half. We spoke about it at half time, and second half was much the same really. They had the majority of possession, couldn't break us down. We scored a really good goal, I thought. Something that we've been working on. On Thursday in training. We've been so good in training this week, Tuesday and Thursday, that I was really looking forward to the game. I thought in possession, we could have done a lot better, but you've got to give credit to where credit's due, and they're a full-time team who can work on things, daily. But really pleased with our defensive shape. They never carved us open. They never really had a chance. And then you score. You get a man send off, you just think it just sums up our season. I don't want to be negative or anything after a great win, but you think is it going to be one of them, and then from the resulting free kick, they score a goal, and then 40 pops up, like I used to do. Third man runs in behind and goes around the goalkeeper and scores, and we held out. And I've just got to credit the players for the way they've conducted themselves. They're a credit to the club, even though we're still, in a very, very difficult position. They work hard in training today. It's thankless, to have to work as hard as they did without the ball. It's not just the tiredness from chasing the ball, it's also the mental tiredness, and that's when you're going to start making mistakes. And, we didn't do that today. We scored the second goal and we saw the game out. And you've got to credit the players and the team spirit, that we have at the moment, that they keep going. It's the first game of 6 where we said, we've got to try and win every game. It's 3 points. We have a little bit of a distraction on Tuesday night, where we're going to try and qualify for a final, before we go again. And a very welcome 3 points against a very, very good side.
I mean, the first goal in particular was just a brilliant move. That's kind of, I imagine, how you want your team to play football.
Yeah, I just thought we gave the ball away so cheaply, like we were intimidated by the opposition. But great ball in, back post. Luke got in at the right time, and slid it in, and his right reward for having concussion and not being able to play for a couple of weeks, not being involved over the weekend, come in. Because Seth was injured. Of course, he's a completely different player, but he played his part. Was absolutely shattered when he scored, and we took him off. So what? Can't fault the team for what they're trying to do, for their work ethic, for their work ethic in training. We beast them at times, but it's only to make us better. And full credit to them. Easily. This would have been another 4 or 5-0, especially with 10 men, 3-4 months ago, and credit where credit is due. We stuck at the task. It was hard. It was a very hard game, but, very pleasing 3 points in the end.
And just finally, it was great to have Bimbo back. I know we spoke about him, but he made an impact off the bench.
Oh, yeah. Luke's great. My first season I was here in 2014. When Salford were in our league, Luke was injured for 3 months. We missed him terribly, you know what I mean? And same today. He comes on, and he's not just a nuisance, because he's a very, very good footballer, and the fitter he will get, he will score goals. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And we've missed him terribly, and it's great to have him back, and the fitter he will get, the better the Luke we will see.
And just finally, as you said, a chance to qualify for a cup final on Tuesday. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, always. It's what you play football for. To get to a final. Once you're that close, you don't want to, give up on it. You don't want to, sacrifice it. So we're going to go there. There might be one or two tweaks where players do need minutes. So it's a great opportunity to give somebody a chance to play 90 minutes. They haven't played much, in the last couple of games, but we won't take it lightly. It's a tough opponent. But the rewards, to play against Chasetown at the Britannia grounds, or is it Bet 365? I think it's called now. I'm still living in the 10 years ago, so at the Bet 365, that's what you play football for. To go and play in these fantastic stadia, and hopefully on Tuesday we'll have another good performance and get into the final.